Hey, just wanted to take a quick moment this segment to talk about some upcoming movies. Actually managed to get Spencer, who's usually behind the scenes, on camera. You start talking about movies.
Now you're talking my
Spencer
language.
is
Go-to.
got opinions.
Yeah.
Spencer, coming up is one of the first things that jumps to my mind is Clash of the Titans.
Yeah, I was telling you I hadn't seen the original, but I saw the trailer for the new one, and it looks pretty awesome.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the Clash of the Titans remake, and unlike Prince of Persia, which is similar-ish territory.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's more of a video game movie, but
Well, it clearly is. And I don't know that there's been a good video game to movie adaptation.
I'd have to look back, but yeah. Mario Brothers. Whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, well, Clash of the Titans, I think it's cool that's going to be in 3D.
Yeah.
I think Sam Worthington actually looks pretty good in it.
And he was in the Terminator Salvation movie, right?
Yep, and Avatar. He was the lead in Avatar.
I still haven't seen Avatar.
Yeah, so he's
another
kind of
3D movie.
He's kind of blowing up at the moment, so he's got a lot going on. Liam Neeson's usually pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit worried about giving a little too much of the visuals away in the trailer, like the Kraken. I think the Kraken looks very cool, looks very well done, but I would have liked to have been surprised by that. But I still think I'll enjoy it.
That's the interesting thing, because having seen the original and grown up with it and loved it. Very aware of the whole Kraken thing. So like watching the trailer, that's one of the things I wanted to see. Please show the Kraken. Please show the Kraken. They did.
Yeah, you got what you want, and I'm hoping they just don't spoil it for me.
It looks over the top. Going in quick, though, about 3D movies. I kind of live a 3D life. Do I need it in movies?
Yeah, I just saw Alice in Wonderland in 3D, and it really wasn't a huge addition to that movie. It's kind of overdone at this point.
Okay.
But I'm curious. I don't think it can hurt it. Like, I think it could make it a little bit more interesting, but
it seems like we're seeing more and more 3D movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Without a doubt. Before Alice, there was trailers for at least 4 or 5, but we probably should keep moving at a good place.
Kick-Ass finally coming out.
Yep. I haven't read the comic at all, but I think it looks good.
Have you seen the trailers?
I have seen the trailers, and they look pretty entertaining. Hip
Roughly
Girl
that.
looks awesome.
Yeah. Even Nicolas Cage shows up in it and doesn't look to be terrible.
Yeah.
Doesn't look to be. I can't guarantee.
I mean, supposedly, he has one of the confrontational sides of the, I don't know how you want to describe. He's supposedly the villain. So, but
interesting.
From the preview, it doesn't really make him look like that.
No,
so
not at all.
I don't know. I'm definitely interested. I thought Wanted was great from Mark Millar, so I'm curious.
Yeah, actually, I liked it, although
very different from the book.
Really different from the comic.
Yeah.
In fact, it took me halfway through the movie to realize that it was still the comic.
And I thought it was kind of a rip-off of The Matrix, but a better one. Yeah.
You're the dad in Kick-Ass, Kevin.
So after that, we got The Losers on April 20th.
The Losers.
Never heard of it before. Just saw the trailer for it. Thought it looked great.
Based on a comic book, yet again.
Another woman or another person who's having a great year, Zoe Saldana from Avatar and Star Trek. She's in it. She looks great.
And she's just pretty.
She's a pretty one, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And talented.
Yep.
She's not just looks.
She's got the whole package going on.
Alrighty. The Nightmare on Elm Street remake. I'm really excited.
I'm totally on board with that. I think it looks fantastic. I think they couldn't have picked a better actor. Is it Jackie Earl Haley
from Rorschach from Watchmen.
Stole the movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, he really, really, really took it over the top. Jason's motioning something. Human Target, Fox. The show that Jason watches, and maybe you. Jason watches.
Based on a comic book.
Yes, it is based on a comic book. And it supposedly is going to get another bunch of episodes, so maybe they'll get watched one of these days.
Yeah. Iron Man 2, we've seen the trailer for. Excited. I don't know how excited. Like, I want to love.
I think it looks great. It could suffer from the classic comic book movie problem of having too much going on.
Right.
Like, there are too many heroes, too many villains, so I'm holding out faith that they'll make it come through, because Jon Favreau's great, and Robert Downey Jr. too. So,
and actually, Mickey Rourke is really good
Mickey
too.
Mickey Rourke's good. Mm-hmm.
I imagine he'll do the role well. I just don't know if it's a solid role.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, the first Iron Man was such a big surprise. I loved it, so I'm definitely looking forward to it.
You know a way we can find out?
Pirating the movie.
I just meant watch the movie. I wouldn't say pirate. I would never say pirate. That's not okay. Speaking of pirates and avenging, Robin Hood. They're doing a Robin Hood remake
with Russell Crowe. Directed by
I'm in.
Ridley Scott.
Yeah,
should be a hardcore action film. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking to erase the Kevin Costner one from my mind.
You know, I didn't even mind the Kevin Costner one so much, but I think Russell Crowe and Ridley Scott are a tremendous combination. I mean, Gladiator was one of the best period action films.
Have you watched that Spartacus TV show yet?
I've seen one episode.
It's the 300 plus Gladiator. That's all it is.
Yeah, verbatim, yeah.
It's great.
Knockoff. I guess we'll talk Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia, we mentioned it earlier.
Not technically comic film,
but
it's still in that same vein.
Video games, comics.
And, you know, I think it's probably going to be a fairly shallow film, but it's Jerry Bruckheimer. It's going to be action-packed. You know, he's going to blow shit up with the best of them.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see it just for that reason.
I like explosions.
I do like explosions,
too. George Romero coming out with Survival of the Dead.
He's kind of the guy who's the master of the zombies, so I'm curious to see what he does with that.
I always enjoy the films.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he
he
really knows how to get inside the mind of a zombie.
He's actually really the creator. If you think of everything that modern day zombies do, he's the one who initiated all that.
Oh, totally, without a doubt. And I mean, he's got a renaissance going on now, thanks to Zack Snyder and bringing back Dawn of the Dead with his remake that kind of brought more interest in the genre. In 28 Days definitely brought it back too. So those two films really, Zombieland, yep, all that really sort of reinvigorated the interest in zombies.
Tying it into a comic book, The Walking Dead.
Yep,
bam,
looking for that TV show if they actually ever get around to doing something like that.
It seems like they are. I mean,
I keep hearing news blurs, but until I see like video frames or like still images or something, I'm not going to believe it.
Fair enough. And then last on our just sort of quick list, Jonah Hex.
Yeah, you know, I don't know anything about that. Never read that series. Greg has been a strong proponent of it all along.
Awesome.
I think, you know, Megan Fox is a little bit of a concern since she's sort of a loose cannon. You never know what to expect from her. But Josh Brolin, wonderful actor. I think I have tremendous faith in him. Not sure about set in the Wild West. I kind of usually have problems with period pieces, but I'll give it a shot without a doubt because of Josh Brolin.
I love me a good Western. Love me a good Western.
Problem is there aren't many good Westerns nowadays, so
there's not.
Kind of concern.
It's not a strong market, but I love me a good Western.
Kevin Costner keeps trying to reinvigorate it.
Well, yeah, but Kevin Costner also does a whole, like, terrible. You take a decent idea and give it to Kevin Costner, you got Waterworld, you got The Postman, you got...
any number of things. I guess the question is, out of all these films, which are you most interested in? Which two, let's say?
Definitely The Nightmare on Elm Street. Mm-hmm. And I think The Clash of the Titans. I'm really, really excited for it. Robin Hood 2. Sorry, I know that's 3, but...
I would have to go Iron Man #1. I think the ones you mentioned are definitely intriguing. Nightmare on Elm Street definitely is intriguing for the remake aspect of it, same with Clash of Titans. But Iron Man 2, just because I love the first one, total surprise to me. I'm interested to see what happens. I got faith. I hope they don't let me down. And #2, I'm going to go with Losers, just because I had never heard of it.
You were really into it.
I thought the trailer looked a lot of fun. I think, you know, Zoe Saldana really has been on the mark the last year or so. So that's my pick. I guess they should share their picks with us.
Yeah.
On the website, which is
backroompodcast.com.
There you have it. This is the movie segment. Maybe we'll do it again sometime.